Today we're making some beautiful skirt steak tacos, and guys, I have got some fantastic outer skirts. If you can find outer skirts, that's the one you want. They're the most flavorful and definitely the most tender. So today it's how to cook up some skirt steak tacos with a very easy marinade so you can make these tremendous tacos at home. I am Chef Johnny. This is Texas style barbecue and cuisine, and these are skirt steak tacos, or you might want to call them fajita tacos, right? Now these are outer skirts. They are the true fajitas, guys. Come in here close. Let me show you how to get them in the marinade, and then we'll show you how to get them on the grill and get them cooked up perfectly so you can do it for your friends and your family. Okay, folks, got my Ziploc. That's what I like to marinate in. It's here. My ingredients are laid out. Recipe will be down below, but guys, I do a little bit different. I got a prepared fajita seasoning from Soley Misbehavin barbecue. They sent me some of their seasonings out. Appreciate that, guys. And we're gonna give this a try, see how good these outer skirts are for fajitas. But let's get it into the marinade so we can get to cooking here in a little while. Little look there at the logo for the People's Beef. And let's turn it over. You can see some of these outer skirts. And just looking in the package, guys, I can tell these are very, very well trimmed already. And they're narrow. The outer skirts are wide, or the inner skirts are wider. Outer skirts are more narrow. So these are outers. Let's get our marinade made and we'll get this meat in there. First ingredient, 3/4 of a cup of orange juice. 1/4 cup of lime juice. 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. 2/3 cup olive oil. And then I have 2 tablespoons of my seasoning from Soley Misbehavin. It's their fajita seasoning. Oh, pull that out of there. That's ready to go. Just gonna kinda seal it up good. Mix it. Got things I'm doing today, guys, so this is going in now. And we're gonna let this marinate for about 3 hours. If you had an inner skirt that was wider, not as tender, go overnight, right? No problem with that at all. But with these, they're gonna be tender anyway, so we're only doing this for flavor. We're not doing this to tenderize our meat. And here's one of our skirt steaks. See if we can open it up here where y'all can see it. This is what an outer skirt looks like, guys. Very, very well trimmed. In fact, that may be the closest trim outer skirt I've ever got. It doesn't have any fat on it at all. And no silver skin. I had ordered 3 pounds from them. So I got 2 that were about 3/4 and 1 that was about 1 3/4 pounds. So I got a little over 3 pounds. And they have outers and inners. So ask them. They're not differentiated on the website. So you gotta tell them, do you want the outer or do you want the inner? There's a nice looking one right there. Look at that. Nice and thick, it's gonna eat up well. Drop it in. Oop, and I've got a leak. That's never a good thing. Would you believe this is the last 1-gallon bag we had in the house? And I think I need to add a little bit to it. So, quick trick. Doseki, knife. We're gonna add some doseki to this. Get them covered, because before I would have turned them over, right? Back and forth, and a little harder to do in here. So I wanted them submerged. That Mexican beer is gonna add a good flavor to it. There we go. Get this in the refrigerator. About 1/4 of a beer left. I'll find something to do with that, right? Anyways, get that in the fridge, see you on about 3 hours. Our fire is just almost ready. So, got out the fajitas. Gonna take those out, pat them dry, put some of our fajita seasoning on them, and get them on that hot grill over there with that mesquite wood that we have. Got a few hours of soak time on them. Gives you an idea, and that's probably not even a full one right there. Pat these fajitas dry. Now we want these to brown well. When they're on there, they're gonna be on a hot fire. But remember this, something cannot brown if there's water there. So you gotta get rid of your moisture. So this really helps us do that. This one's got a little tear in it. Kind of see it right there. Not great, it's gonna cause those to cook a lot. I'm gonna try to put them on the far end or maybe even get too crisp. So, again, very pretty. Cleaned very well. Got those nice and dry. And Soley Misbehavin barbecue. We're gonna season these up and see if we can get them on that fire. So this was sent to me, didn't ask for it. They just sent me some over here and said, hey, give this a try. So I thought I'd do a little fajita video with their fajita spice. Look in here, and I'm gonna take that off right there. I could probably take these all the way off, but I'm not. I think that's okay. Let's open up this fajita seasoning. It's called Old Gringo. Guess that's me. So we're gonna try a little Old Gringo. I have tasted this, guys, and got a little kick to it. It does have some spice, so if you don't like a lot of spice, I would say go light. And remember, we had some of this in the marinade also, right? So everybody in my family is good with a little heat, so not gonna be a problem. We can get those seasoned. And we're gonna get over to the fire, guys. It's not gonna take long. I got a good hot mesquite fire going. These babies are gonna cook fast. You want them medium rare to medium. Don't want to cook them all the way through and dry them out. That's the way they are. Let me move the cameras, get you over to the grill, and we'll see how these turn out. Got my tongs. Always click twice. Come in here and woo, sizzling up. Sounds good. Guys, just a couple of minutes on each side. This meat is thin. Does not take long on a hot fire. So, give that about 2 minutes, we'll get it flipped. Starting to brown up, still stuck. Way to tell is when they turn loose, time to turn them. See this one turning loose? Fire's a little hotter on this side. Working a little bit better. So again, guys, about 135 degrees on these. I did oil the grates first, and they are starting to come off of here. A little cooler down on this end. Go right here with this small piece. And these bigger ones. There they are. Couple of minutes there. These are gonna have some pretty marks on them. Grates are hot. Move these out of the way. Take this one long ways. Hot grill, guys. My fingers are getting warm down there. Okay, time to flip. Flip, and then we'll check temps again. Would you look at that? I think these little ones are probably gonna be ready. That big one might need to go a little bit longer. I broke my thermopin. So, had to resort to using other means of measurement. Says those are ready. Move it. Got is over 130. I think by the time these carry over cook, they're going to be ready. To get them off, we'll let that one go a little bit while I take these two over to the cutting board. Fajita's been resting about 10 minutes, so we're gonna see if we can make some tacos. And I tell you what, guys, they're tender. Could tell by the way they cut right there. Marinade did good. Good beefy flavor. Want to accent that and not cover it up. And we've done that. We'll see if we can line these up. I'll show you the proper way to slice them. Then we'll get them into some tacos and give them a real try then. When you cut up a fajita, I'm going to go to our skirt steak, right? You always want to go across the grain, and your natural want to go this way, right? Well, wrong, because the grains run this way in a fajita. So what you have to do is cut it off about the length you want, then turn it sideways and cut them here. Now, some people cut them on the biased. You can cut them on the bias if you want to. You can see we got that nice medium rare in there. That's right where I wanted them. Take this one. Not too big, right? These outer skirts, you can go a little bigger because they are just so tender, but especially on those inner skirts, guys, cut them nice and thin and make sure you are across the grain. There we go. Look at that, pretty, pretty. Let me cut the rest of these up and we'll start making some tacos for you. Show you how we'd present these. They would usually come in threes, so we're gonna get 3 of them. This is medium rare to medium, depending on where you're at on that steak. Get some onions and some bell pepper. That's always a must for me. Get some red in there, add a little color to it. Guys, use a white onion. That is definitely traditional. The sweet onions, those yellow ones, are not what you're gonna find in Mexican food. You are gonna find some pretty white onions. Same way in your pico de gallo, use those white ones. Guacamole, definitely traditional right here. Got a great video on that, my daughter making it with me. One of my first videos ever, so 7, 8 years ago. And a little touch of heat with some pico de gallo. Cilantro, tomatoes, onion. I make mine with lemon. Like it better than lime on my pico. Those are pretty. Close them up a little bit here. And another traditional thing would be is a bowl of beans, charro beans, borracho beans. So that is a nice presentation of a taco plate for our skirt steak tacos, fajita tacos, carne asada tacos, carne asada for the white guys out there, right? But a beautiful taco, beautiful presentation, and some fantastic meat from the Morehouses up at peoplesbeef.com. We do have some pretty looking tacos here, guys. Take that, maybe give it a taste. This outer skirt steak is tremendous. It's tender, flavorful. Texas raised beef from the Morehouses, guys. So I'll put a link down below for the peoplesbeef.com so y'all can find them, find Gage and Laura Morehouse, and order some of these outer skirt steaks. If you've never had them, splurge sometime and get you some because they are well worth it. Tremendous meal. Man, that is great. Maybe some of these borracho beans. I'll put a recipe below for my borracho beans. My wife made these up today. Those are tremendous. So there you have it. A very traditional way to serve a skirt steak or a fajita is just the tacos standing alone with some nice borracho beans. Buddies, that's as Texas as you get right there. Texas raised beef with some fantastic Texas style tacos. Today, I thank you for watching this whole video. That's the best way to support this channel. Other ways are to subscribe, to like, to comment, and always, always, always share, share, share. Share us on your social media, share us with your friends and family. And we're gonna see y'all down the road on Texas style barbecue and cuisine. So long, everybody.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.